This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, Boosie has to come up with different ways to get money, so it's not a free pool party anymore. It's a get-together where you have to pay for tables to sit down. If you want to sit down at Boosie Estates, well, you get some food that you have to pay for, too. It's like he's bringing like a club to his house. I mean, it's cool and all, but, it's like when you start doing stuff like this, rap isn't paying the bills anymore. That's my only point, okay? It is, I would say, it is a hustler way of going. You're not going to just bow out, but you'll see him streaming soon. He tried the podcast. Well, I don't even know what that was. He just did an interview, but like, I don't think he's going to do a podcast. I think he'll do I think he's going to copy what Adrian Broner. See, Adrian Broner is going to make him think, I could do this. And he's going to start streaming. I guarantee you. That's going to happen for sure. Because Boosie is just, and that's where Boosie will get himself in trouble again. And I'm not wishing that. It's just, I know how he is. We all do, He'll get too comfortable. All he has to do is be 6 months to a year away from where he got, he beat those charges, right? Kind of in a way, he beat the charges. He didn't go to jail. He got 3 years probation. You're on probation. One slip up north hiccup. All right, so next. 21. So I guess they're running like a sister wives thing here. Lotto doesn't mind that 21 Savage has a wife and kids. She meets up with the kids now and takes pictures. So it's like sister wives. Hey, to each his own, right? Offset on the Shebang remix. That's what people were hoping for. Drake and Quavo. Okay, people want this to happen. So, Offset did say this was his favorite song for the summer. We'll see. Cardi B goes off, all right? So she is trying to already trying to put out new music. I guess she's not going to wait. She's not going to wait, what was it, 7 years this time? I think she's going to try to get it out a little faster. So she says she's listening to beats and she's trying to find something to put out, but she's in the process of being inspired. Really, what this means to me is her team is working overtime.
Say I was going to drop new music? Yes. But I've been working on new music. I've been writing new music every single day while I'm in my house. I'm hearing beats. I'm going through different ideas. I'm going through things because I want to make sure that my next single or music that I'm going to put out, because I really, really want to put out a project, but I'm just not going to put no bullshit out. But every single day, I'm thinking about, how should my next song sound? Do I like this beat? Do I like that? I'm still doing it. I'm about to ask a budget for new videos and new promos because I want new shit to come out. Did I say I was going to drop new music?
So, listen, her last album, I think we can all agree, wasn't like the greatest. It was good. It was okay. But waiting 7 years, a lot of people were disappointed, right? Because what really made the album sell was a couple singles that she trickled out over the years. But the newer music wasn't really what people expected. And they didn't even push the proper single. They should have pushed Outside, right? But they pushed that Jay-Z remix, which people really didn't like. I mean, I'm telling you. Like, if you look at the 14 million streams, that's really nothing, like for an artist like Cardi B. For an artist like Cardi B, if you push in a single, it should be 50 million or better, right? Outside did 62 million without a video. If I had a video, probably would have done 100 million, for sure. But I think the label's reading this as Cardi B slowing down, because her last album was like super streams. And then all the singles after that, big streams, right? So she has to recalibrate. She'll be fine. It's just like dropping singles was good and bad because it was bad because she didn't follow it with an album right away. If she had an album right after WAP, it would have gone a little better. She probably waited too long, which is okay. It's maybe just not even her mistake. Maybe it's a mistake of taking advice of the wrong people. Then we got Drake officially breaks Jay-Z's record for most number one albums by a rapper in Billboard 200 history. He also broke one of Taylor Swift's records. Here's the thing. This is what Jay-Z did not want. Okay, Jay-Z does not like his records. He wants to be the top dog, right? So, and Jay-Z took a lot of shots at Jay-Z, Kendrick, LeBron on here. So Jay-Z, while he's dropping new music this year, because he's obviously gearing up, you could expect right after the summer he's going to drop something, or maybe during the summer. I have a feeling him and Kendrick, I mean, that's what I've heard, but like, it's possible that him and Kendrick are going to get together, and they're going to try to have revenge on Drake. And it will be a moment, but it won't be, I don't know. I just don't think it's going to compete with what's going on right now. I think Kendrick's always going to be Kendrick. That this revenge back and forth thing is going to get old. Jay-Z's always out for revenge. He's been stepping on Nas's releases for the past 20 years. Nicki Minaj goes to the SpaceX launch and takes a picture with Elon. That's dope. I've always wanted to go to one of those launches. That guy does a lot, bro. He has like 20 million companies. I don't know how he does it. And I don't know how they're so innovative with their cars. I mean, I drive a Tesla, man. I only got it because of the self-driving thing, so it just drives you over. It's like having a personal Uber driver. It's pretty crazy. I wasn't really into the whole electric car thing, but then I was like, man, this thing could drive me everywhere. Sign me up. Sign me up, man. It actually avoids a lot of accidents too. Like people that come out of nowhere, the car avoids it. It's pretty crazy, man. I'll you know what? I'm gonna put some videos up on that this week. I've taken a lot of video of it. I just didn't know what to do with it, but I'll put little like stories up instead of making it a whole video. Drake officially tied Taylor Swift for number one album, the most number one albums by a solo artist. Breaking records. Drake announced, obviously, on this album, you've heard the last track on Iceman. He says he's not submitting this to the Grammys because the Grammys are obviously bought by Kendrick, in his opinion, because when Kendrick swept the Grammys, Lucian and Dr. Dre kept giving each other high fives. It almost seemed planned. The Grammys has been kind of off anyways. I mean, Kendrick obviously had that year, but a lot of other people that don't win Grammys, meaning like 50 Cent didn't win a Grammy for Best New Artist when he had the top selling artist and swept, Katy Perry, she's trying to summon Chief Keef. This is spooky, to be honest, very spooky. Chief Keef had a lot of crazy things to say about her back in 2012. And she said she dissed Chief Keef. Just heard a new song in the radio calls I Hate Being Sober. I now have serious doubt for the world. And then Chief Keef started calling her the B word and blah blah blah, saying he'd put hands on her. And he says new song Katy Perry coming soon. She's looking for clout. That's all it is. Adrian Broner apologizes to Aya, the streamer, accidentally touches her butt on stream. And he apologized to her on stream. Anthony Fantano and Torre are now going to talk about Drake. And why did he pick Torre? Because Torre hates Drake. Plain simple. And I know they're going to bring up the things that Kendrick said about Drake on there. Torre made a whole thing about it, right? He made a whole video about that about a year and a half ago. But he has his own allegations, so... And the girl, made pretty strong allegations against him. He got fired from a job, I think. Or or he got in trouble at the job. I don't know if he got fired or he got written up. I don't know. Tory's Tory. Okay, he's been in the game forever, you know, and he has a lot of strong opinions. It is what it is, you know. But you know, you got to call him legendary because he's been doing hip hop journalism for like 30 years plus. Kanye gets no Smooth in America. After Europe shut him down, Florida welcomes him, win free tickets. Okay, so Kanye's got a place to perform. Dame Dash is starting a record label. Wow. 20 years later. I would never. Come on. If you're an artist, you can't even get Licky, or whatever her name is, Nikki Licky going. Come on. Stop. Don't go there. Steve Harvey says, Steve Harvey talks about the Diddy thing. That was like 3 years ago, that video dropped. You're talking about the elevator video now? And you let your daughter-in-law, well, whatever, stepdaughter, date Diddy and date Diddy's son. You were cool with it. You had him on a ship together, like with you. Double date. Come on, bro. Stop. Ray J still is talking about that this fight was set up and he was supposed to win. And he's just embarrassed that he got knocked out, bro. Let's be real. Jim Jones still desperate. Yeah, you know, I listened to that little diss track he has where he's like trying to bait 50, like I could make it happen to you just by making a few calls because, you know, he thinks he's John Gotti. He thinks he's, you know, he thinks he's Pablo Escobar over there. And then he disses Dame Dash. And then he was talking about threatening Max B, like it could still happen to him, blah, 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 blah. I bet you Max B goes back to dissing Jim Jones soon. Because that was the real allure with Max B back in the day. And, you know, he had some good mixtape songs, but that's what really people wanted to hear when he got on those DVDs. And that's about it. And they were, you know, people were probably hoping for that same energy. I knew he wasn't going to do it when he came home because, come on, he just did jail time. But this mixtape they dropped isn't really moving like that. The song that's moving the most is the song with Rick Ross. And you'd expect the song with Rick Ross, French Montana, Max B to do 2 million, just like Mix in Miami, which is like, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Not for all the money they're putting into it, but it's cool. But everything else is like not even breaking like 15,000 streams. It's kind of like and all this stuff is going to get, a lot of this stuff is going to get removed because they didn't clear a lot of the songs from what I'm hearing. I know one song definitely wasn't cleared. I know the artist they didn't clear it with. So Jim Jones, super desperate for some attention. But we'll see. Anyways, this is Jordan Tao with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one.